Hi y'all. Thank you so much for taking some time to get out your mat and just carve out this space for yourself, mind, body, and soul. I'm going to be talking a little bit about silence today. This is a really gentle practice, and of course, I always encourage you to scale it up or down as your body is needing in this practice here right now. If you want to add a couple vinyasas in there, if you want to take them all out, if you want to just lay on your mat or find a child's pose and stay there, then goodness, I totally encourage that. And there'll be a couple built-in moments of stillness as we talk a little bit about silence today. I'm going to be reading a couple quotes from this book. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Silence in the Age of Noise. It's by this guy who was an explorer. I think he was from Norway. Norwegian explorer. And he went to the South Pole, and of course it's probably pretty quiet down there. And it just kind of got him thinking about this concept of silence and how we as people in this busy society don't often purposefully build a lot of silence into our routine, our schedule, our world. So I encourage you to find a quiet place, get out your mat. There'll be no music on this recording, but if you would like to practice with a little bit of light music in the background, sometimes that just helps kind of set the scene or make it a little more cozy, or help you focus on what's happening on your mat, then I encourage you to go ahead and start that now. Maybe some soft Christmas music, since got this nice little tree in the background. But then go ahead and find a seat on your mat. I'm gonna start myself in like an easy seat, but again, if that's hard on your knees, then please sit with your legs extended out forward, sit with them wide, sit on your knees like with your heels tucked underneath you. Any kind of seat will do, and we'll go ahead and get started. So wherever you are, whatever kind of seat your body took today, come fully into that pose, that posture, this physical place. Lean forward and back a little bit. Find a tall spine sitting back on your sits bones, shoulders up towards your ears, and then down your back. Feel that space across your chest. You can begin to draw your belly button to spine. Soften the shoulders even more. You're just creating a physical posture of silence, where you're aware of what's happening in your body, but you're still. You're not moving. We're not flowing just yet. We're just sitting. We're setting the stage, creating this posture of silence. When your body is still, you begin to notice more things. You notice what areas in your body feel tight or sore. You notice sounds around you that maybe you didn't notice before. As humans, we are created to be social creatures. It is not right for us to be alone. Yet, it is important to turn off your phone, sit down, not say anything. Shut your eyes, breathe deeply a couple of times, and attempt to think about something other than what you normally think about, or to think about nothing at all. This is silence. You may call this meditation, yoga, mindfulness, merely common sense. It is good. Take pleasure in it. Shut your eyes. Do not say anything at all. Breathe deeply a couple of times. Think about something other than what you normally think about, or think about nothing at all. This is silence. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Deep breath in and let it go. Keep your eyes closed. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Your chin and neck just neutral in center. And with your next breath, sweep your arms up by your ears. Reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling, your thumbs point back behind you. And here again, mindfully pull the shoulder blades down your back. One more breath in here. And take a twist to either side. Bringing your one hand behind you, the opposite hand across your body. Begin to feel the spine get tall and then spin. Awakening the muscles in your back, your belly, your sides, your chest. Embrace this silence in both mind, in your speech, in your body. Even gentle movement can contribute to silence. It's like you're aware of something that you're not normally aware of, and that is a type of silence. It's training your mind to be okay with thinking something else or thinking nothing at all. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, twist the opposite way. Inhale, back to center. We're going to take a little back bend here. Elbows come wide, lift the chin. Feel the heart space, the belly, the whole front of the body pull forward as you move the shoulder blades together and down the back. Inhale, release that back bend. Release your arms back down to your legs or to your sides. Bring your whole spine, your hips, everything back into center. If you have your legs crossed in front of you, we're going to gently switch the cross of your legs. So lean back, maybe place your palms behind you. Go ahead and switch the cross of your legs. And then come back to that silent pose in your body. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, twist. Take the opposite way as you did first the other time. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Now that back bend. Open that beautiful heart forward. Lift your chin. Inhale, center, and we add a fold. Bring your hands to the floor. If you have your hands extended, your legs extended forward, just place your hands on your legs. Any other posture, just bring your palms to the floor right in front of you. Start to walk your hands forward. We fold first with a flat back. We're not trying to round the spine here, we're just folding. So keep your head and neck in line with your back. Just draw the belly button down towards your legs or towards the floor. If you have enough flexibility in your body, you can try to bring your elbows to the floor and draw yourself a little lower. One more breath with a flat back. Good. Then we can allow the spine to round. Allow the chin to drop in towards the chest and the shoulders just to relax. Feel a little bit of that doming or rounding in the upper back and shoulders. Walk your hands in. We're lifting up out of that fold, back to a nice flat back. Whatever position your legs are in, we're going to bring them into Cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let those knees start to go out wide. Go ahead and hold onto your toes or your ankles or your shins, whatever is accessible to you, and begin to fold here. Slowly drawing the belly button down. Slowly allowing your knees to widen out. Deep breath. We're going to be doing a lot of forward folding in this practice. Folding forward creates kind of an inner silence where you're kind of drawing everything into your center. So imagine each time that you fold that you are the only person, you're the only thing in this space around you. Think only about what's happening in your mind, your body. Quiet yourself. Do not say anything. Purposefully think about something that you do not normally think about, or think about nothing at all. Release that fold here. We're going to allow the feet to come out from the body so that you're creating more of a diamond shape than that cobbler's pose. Instead of those heels being drawn close in, you're going to allow the feet to come out so that your legs do make that kind of diamond shape. And this will allow us to fold deeper. So if you'd like to just grab your feet and fold just like we did before, you're welcome to just take it there. If you would like to go a little deeper, take your hands, slide them under your calves, and then out so that you can see those fingers on either side. And here we're going to draw ourselves down a little bit deeper. This is turtle or tortoise. You can reach forward and grab those feet, or you can leave the hands planted on the floor. Find a deep fold here. Your chest, your belly are moving down towards the floor, your chin towards your heels. And again, start with a flat spine. Hold there for a couple breaths. And if you feel like you've got more space, then allow your chin to drop towards your chest and create that rounding in your upper back. One more deep breath in and out. Good, and slowly release. From here, we're going to take our legs wide. Wide V with the legs. Point the toes towards the ceiling. Take those inner thighs and wrap them towards the ceiling. So it's like you're externally rotating your thighs. If you can take your legs a little wider, go ahead and do that. Just take it wherever your body can go. And we're gonna fold here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Hands come back in front of you to the floor and walk your hands forward. Two more deep breaths. Slowly walk your hands back in as you lift your chest. We're going to take our hands under our thighs, bend the knees, release that straddle, bring your knees into your chest. Another fold, wrap your arms all the way around, tuck your chin in. Maybe your forehead rests on your knees. Maybe you just find a little seated ball pose here. Take a big breath in as you kind of unwind, make your way into a tabletop. Swing your knees out to the side and then behind you and find that nice stacked all fours. Once you get yourself into tabletop, I'm just gonna pull my hair back here. Take a moment of silence here. Just stillness in your body, stillness in your mind, deep breaths. And then 5 slow rounds cat-cow. Take them at your own pace. Take them as it feels good in your body. Moving your spine back and forth with intention. Noticing those little pauses of silence and stillness as you even move back and forth. Finish your last round here. Come back to your tabletop. We're just going to take hip circles. So start by sending your hips off to the side and then come back towards your heels. Complete that circle by leaning a little bit forward, shoulders past your wrists, and then back into tabletop. Again, that big circle. One more that way. Good, and take a couple circles the other way. Again, at your own pace, really feeling your body move around those joints, getting all nice and loose. And then come back to table. You're going to find a gate pose here. So you're going to come up on your knees and turn. I'm going to turn so you can see me. You might not need to turn. But from your knees, from this kneeling posture, your right leg comes out to the side. You've got your foot flat planted on the floor. Knee, hip, shoulder, all in alignment. Inhale, sweep those arms up high, and exhale, side bend to that right leg. Right hand to leg, left arm reaching up, and we're allowing that left hip to root down towards the floor. Inhale, center, exhale off to the left. Good. Pull the belly in, come all the way back through center. And now we're going to fold here. So you're going to sit back on your heel and fold yourself forward. Feel that right hip pull back and towards the floor. Melt your chest onto your left thigh. Good. Come all the way back up. You're going to turn those right toes out and bend into that knee. It's almost like a little bit of a side angle, except for we're kneeling instead of, you're going to rest your right elbow on that right thigh and sink the hips down low. If this is uncomfortable in your knee, just adjust and then sweep the left arm up and over for a modified side angle. Good, release. Come all the way back to center and switch your knees. Extend the left leg out to the side. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Think of a long line, straight energy line from those lifted fingertips down to your grounded toes. Good. Back to center and exhale, fold, sitting back on your heel and melt your belly into your right thigh. All the way back up. Turn your left toes out so that you can bend into your left knee, left elbow to thigh, modified side angle. Good. Come all the way back to center, both knees down, back to your tabletop. I'm going to turn back to the side here, and then we come into our first downward dog. Curl the toes back under, spread those fingers nice and wide. Hover the knees first, send the hips up, and then maybe begin to straighten your legs, pressing the heels down towards the floor. Always welcome to keep a little softness or bending into your knees. The goal here is that nice straight spine, wrapping the arms, the triceps out, creating space in your back. Then pedaling out the feet, lengthening down the backs of both legs. Still pressing into the pads of your fingers so it's not so much pressure on your wrists. And then that gives you space to adjust in your back body and down the backs of your legs. Good. Let's look up towards our thumbs and come into a forward fold. Ragdoll first, as always. Bend those knees. Let the crown of your head sink towards the floor. Shake your head out, yes and no, side to side. Rock that weight back and forth, heels to toes, side to side, maybe little turns. And then come back to center. Try and take a little bit of the bend out. Doesn't have to be all the way straight, but just not so deep into that ragdoll. More like a true forward fold. Hands to the floor or to your toes or to your shins if you need it. And then just take a little bit of that bend out of your knees. Keep reaching the tailbone towards the ceiling. Try and fold in a little deeper. Then you're going to bend just the right knee. Big, deep bend in the right knee. Right hand comes to the floor, and we take that forward fold twist. It's like drawing a bow back and reaching the left arm really high. Your gaze lifts. One more breath in and out. Let's bring it down to center. Straighten the right leg and bend deeply into the left. And exhale up into that deep forward fold twist. Good. Come back to center. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. One more. Half lift. And fold. This time, roll yourself all the way up. Straighten out your spine. Roll the shoulders back. Palms face forward, thumbs pointing out to each side. Take a moment. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Grab onto that right wrist with your left hand. As you exhale, take a side bend all the way over. You're keeping the right arm straight. You're pulling it up away from the shoulder and rooting that right foot down into the mat. Good, big breath in. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, release. Back to center, switch the arms. Grab the left wrist, take that big breath in. Exhale, side bend. Big breath in. Exhale, can you lean a little farther? Pop that left hip just slightly over to the left. Inhale, release. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Half lift. Fold. Inhale, upward hand. Urdhva Hastasana. We've got that wide arms as we rise. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Again, take that breath. Find some silence. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grab that right wrist. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, center, switch it out. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, that back bend like before, elbows wide. Heart forward, chest up. Good, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Bend your knees. We're coming into plank. So either toes back or knees back. Nice flat back. A little bit of rounding in the shoulders is okay as you press the floor away and press the heels back. You certainly don't want those hips to be too low. We want them in line with the shoulders and the heels. And we hold it here. Breath in. Breath out. We're going to lower down to our belly here, but I want to lower to a count of 5. So take a big breath in and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to your belly. Flatten out those feet. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Last one, cobra. And down. Good, we're making our way back to plank and then downward dog. So take your time, curl your toes or find those knees and press yourself back up. Hold it here, you're strong. You can hold it. 3, 2, 1, downward dog. Hips up and back. Pedal out those feet, y'all. Feel the backs of your legs. Feel the shoulders spread. Feel those triceps wrap. Press into the pads of your fingers. Gaze forward. We're stepping back to our hands. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Gorilla pose. Take those 2 peace fingers. Slide them between your big toe and your first toe. Each foot. And then your big toe is like stepping on your fingers, right? So bend your knees a lot or a little. Those elbows turn so that they face out, like chicken wings, kind of. The opposite of what I tell you to do for chaturanga. Elbows wide. Take a big breath in, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. Draw your belly button to your thighs, your chin towards your chest, and those elbows go wide. We hold it here. Inhale, half lift. Keep that grip on your big toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold. Last one. Half lift. Fold. Release your big toes. Soften your knees and roll yourself up all the way to standing. Shoulders back. Palms forward, thumbs point out. Open through the front of your body. Little softness in the knees. Silence. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Bring those palms to touch. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. This is called samastitihi in Sanskrit. It just means peace and still. Peace be with you. Neutral pose. It has all these kind of connotations of just coming back to center, of finding the stillness, the silence that is inside you and all around you all at the same time. And with your thumbs kind of pressing into your sternum, let that be the reminder to you that this is your pose, your moment to be still and silent. Take a big breath in. Exhale into chair pose. Keep those thumbs right where they are. So chair pose with hands to heart or at prayer. We sink those hips down. Maybe a little bit of the weight lifts up out of your toes. You're sending weight to your heels. Take a big breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Hips high, hands release to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, that reverse swan dive, hands come up. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, chair, bend your knees, sink back. Good, this time we twist. Deep breath in. Good, let your left elbow cross your body and come to that right knee. And then notice what your hips do as you try to twist. And bring the knees and the hips back level with each other, so that you can use the elbow into the thigh or the knee to deepen the twist, but your knees and hips are both still pointing forward. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release the hands to your toes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms come up, palms meet. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, chair, sink down. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist, right elbow to left knee, and then re-square the front of your body. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold. Take a breath here in ragdoll. Bend those knees. Couple breaths. Feel what you feel in your body. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mind feels. Notice those little points of stillness in your body. I believe it's possible for everyone to discover the silence within themselves. It is there all the time, even when we are surrounded by constant noise. Deep down in the ocean, below the waves and ripples, you can find your internal silence. Standing in the shower, letting the water wash over your head. Sitting in front of a crackling fire. Going for a walk over a field or in the forest. All of these can be experiences of perfect stillness. Find that stillness here. Take a deep breath in and out. With your next breath in, take a little bit of the bend out of your knees. Come into a true forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to heel toe that right foot a little bit more towards center. Not true center, but just a little bit more towards the middle. Bend into both knees and step your left foot back into a low lunge. Now notice the position of that left thigh and knee. Don't let it droop down to the floor. Engage that thigh. Press the heel to the back of the room. Hands frame your right foot. Soft shoulders. Gaze forward. Deep breath in and out. Good. We're coming into a supported warrior 3 here. So you're going to shift your weight into your right foot. Your hands stay on the floor. We flex the left toes and just lift that heel. So you don't want to lift the heel much past your hip height. You want to keep those hips square and send a little more weight to your right toes. If you need a block or a piece of furniture, well, look, I happen to have this chair right here. How handy. Use that to support you. Good. Right into a lifted warrior 3, just like normal. Start to lift your chest. Hands come to heart center. If you'd like to extend them out like airplane arms, you can do that too. But just find that lifted warrior 3. Good. Left foot comes down to meet the right as we come to standing. Your hands are at heart center. Take a deep breath in. And then again, shift all the way to your right foot as you lift the left knee into a single leg mountain. The knee stays right in line with your hip, so don't lift it all the way up here. Keep it right in line with the hip. Flex your left toes. Good, we're just gonna extend that left leg straight. And then bend it back. If you have space in your body to grab that big toe, again, peace fingers around your left big toe. Your right hand comes to your hip, and we're gonna extend that left leg straight again. If you don't have space to grab that toe, then just interlace your hands under your calf or under your thigh, or do the same way we just did it. Extend that left leg straight forward. Good. For those of you who might be needing a little more or have even more space, can you try a little bit of a fold? Bend that left elbow, draw your belly button towards your left thigh. Good, release. Single leg mountain. Stand both feet. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good, we're gonna bend both knees. Step that right foot back this time. Low lunge. Pulling that left or the right thigh in. Lift the kneecap, press the heel to the back of your mat. Big breath in and out. Supported warrior 3. Shift weight forward into the left foot. Flex the right toes, level out the hips. Come into that lifted warrior 3. Hands come to heart center. Lifting your chest, keep the foot flexed and come into that T shape with your body. Both feet down together as you stand up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center. Single leg mountain, opposite leg. So this time your right knee is going to come up. Flex those toes. Knee again, hip height. And then just extend that foot forward. Straight leg, flexed toes. Good, back to mountain. You can do that same thing or try that big toe grip on this side. Left hand to hip. And then again, press the leg out straight. Ooh, topple. And press the foot forward. Again, interlacing under your thigh or your calf works just as well. And then maybe that little bit of fold. Challenge yourself. Good, release both feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Sweep those arms back up. Last standing sequence. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in and out. Good, again, single leg mountain, left knee high. Lift it up, flex the toes. This time you're gonna cross that ankle over so you're coming into a figure 4. Let the knee press out to the side and maybe you just stay here. Find balance, silence. Maybe you sink a little bit into like a chair. Feel extra stretch in that left hip. Good, and maybe you find a forward fold here. Hands to the floor, a little bit more straight in your right leg, tailbone to the sky. Good, and we're gonna release. Can you come out the way you came in, whatever that looks like for you? And then both feet to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in and out. Good, that right knee comes up this time. Single leg mountain. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh, figure 4. Take it wherever you did on the opposite side. Sink in a little bit. Stretch into your right hip. And then maybe a forward fold. Keeping your legs in forward fold or in figure 4. Straighten out that left leg, hips high. And then unwind. Figure 4. Standing mountain, single leg, feet to the floor. Inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, fold. Inhale, plank, palms down, step those feet back. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows to ribs. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Urdhva Hastasana, sweep those arms high. Left hand grabs right wrist. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, center, switch it out. Exhale, lean right. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Good. Again to plank. Last one. Palms to the floor. Bend your knees. Send those toes or knees back. Hold it here. We hold for 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Lower 3, 2, 1 to your belly. Flatten out the tops of those feet. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. And down. Last time, cobra, maybe into full sphinx, seal, pressing those arms to straight. Sink the hips down low. Good, then we lower all the way down. Elbows now beneath the shoulders. And now it's sphinx. Hands wide, palms to the floor. Root those hip bones down to the floor, to your mat. Chin is in center. We're pulling the heart space forward. Big breaths. Last one. Good. We're coming back to tabletop. So palms back to the floor, lifting yourself up and hands underneath your shoulders. 2 cat-cows here. Good, then come to a seat. Just sit off to one side. You're gonna take your right leg straight, your left leg in, so that the foot comes right into your center. Inhale, arms up. Turn so you're facing your straight right leg, and exhale, forward fold. Bring your right arm inside your right leg. I like to place my palm up, but you can have it down if that's more grounding for you. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, and exhale, just find that side bend. Long through the ribs and the hip, rooting that left hip down towards the floor. Good, come all the way back through center, and we're gonna switch. Lean back, switch your legs. Left leg straight, right leg in. Inhale, reach. Turn to face that straight leg, and exhale, fold. Left hand to the inside of your calf. Reach the right arm up and exhale into that side. Good, release, come to center. We're coming into half pigeon. So your right knee is bent right now. The easiest way, I think, you don't have to do it this way. You can come through any posture that you'd like. But since your right knee is already bent, just start to turn. Bring that right knee up and flip your body. So now your left leg is straight back behind you. Your right knee is forward. And that foot is coming in towards your body. Adjust your hips and your legs as you need to try and get that stretch where your body needs it. If you want to focus on the front left hip, then adjust so that you're really getting that front left thigh in contact with your mat. That might mean that the right hip is up off the floor. You can shove a pillow or a block underneath there. If you want the stretch to be in that right hip, then lock it down to the floor, even if you have to shove something under the left thigh. Really root that right hip down, and then begin to find your fold. I'm going to adjust my hips a little here, and then come down. Silence is essential to our sanity, our happiness. It opens doors to wonder and gratitude. What a beautiful, beautiful thought. One more deep breath in and out. Palms back to the earth as you lift yourself. Come back through that side seat where your left leg is straight and your right foot in. We're right back where we started. And then lean back, palms behind you. Switch those legs one more time. Right leg out straight, left, no, bloop, yours. No, that's right. Your right leg is straight, your left foot is bent. Okay. Then we can just ease ourselves into pigeon the other way. Walk your hands towards that bent leg. Begin to flip so the top of your left thigh, your right thigh is on the floor, and shift your hips. Try and mirror what you did on the other side. So whatever you were focused on the other side, either rooting that back thigh to the floor or rooting the bent knee hip into the mat, do the same thing here just to even out your body. And then find that fold. Do not say anything. Shut your eyes. Breathe deeply a couple of times. Attempt to think about something other than what you normally think about. Or don't think about anything at all. Disconnect. Find that door to wonder and gratitude. Last breath. Come up onto your palms. Bring your body back to center. Deep breaths. We're going to take the other leg, the straight leg, and come back to that Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. You can draw the heels in towards your body, grab onto your feet. Press the knees out wide, maybe butterfly, a little bit of movement. And then we're gonna fold. Probably saw that coming. If you need to move those feet out and get deeper into the fold, I encourage you to do that. If you like those heels in close because you like that hip stretch, that's all for you too. Slowly release that fold. Hands to the outsides of your thighs. Draw the knees into center. Seated ball pose. Arms around your shins. Chin to chest. Forehead to knees. And as you release your ball pose, your hands can come behind your thighs. And we're lowering very slowly, very gently down to your back, keeping your knees bent. Maybe move your feet a little bit closer in towards your glutes, towards your tush, and then take those feet out wide, knees still together in center. Slowly just let the knees windshield wiper back and forth. Then you're going to bring those feet back to hip width apart. Come back to figure four. Let's start with the right. Right ankle comes across the left thigh. You can give that right knee a little push. We're going to twist first before we draw the left leg in. So keep the left foot planted and just let your knees drop to the right side. Your right ankle stays on top of the left thigh. It helps just get that left knee a little deeper into the twist. If you want more, bring your arms out to a T, turn your gaze to the left, or even bring your arms up overhead, grabbing opposite elbows, and then turn your gaze to the left. Mandalorian just fell off the tree. That's probably not good. Come all the way back to center. Although I do love doing yoga under the Christmas tree. That's super calming. Then we can release. Hands come behind the left thigh and draw the left leg in. Good, release. Unhook that right leg. Let's take that same sequence, opposite side, left ankle across. push the left knee away just to begin. Then we're going to twist. Knees come over to the left. Taking it as deep as you would like. Good, releasing the twist. Hands behind your right thigh, and now draw your right thigh into chest. Good, release your legs. Last time, take the feet wide, knees stay together, and then just gently windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Feel your low back really root down into the floor. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Maybe take a happy baby to finish. Or even like a reverse tabletop where you just have those knees bent and the feet straight out and the arms up overhead. Maybe that feels good in your body. And when you're ready, releasing your whole body down. Straight legs, straight arms. No tension, no nothing, just full release. Ultimate silence, both in mind and body and soul. Finding that silence inside. It's there. It's there all the time. Even when you're surrounded by constant noise, a million things to do. Christmas music, Christmas shopping lists, baking, planning, work, whatever it may be. That silence is there. And it's not just there, it's essential to our sanity, our happiness. It's the door to wonder and gratitude. Find it here. Let it be. If you can stay here longer, please stay. Let yourself drink in this silence that you have not just tapped into, but created. It's beautiful. It's necessary. If you're ready to complete your practice, then take a deep breath in and let it out. With slow, gentle movement and awareness of that movement connected to breath, we wiggle fingers, circle wrists, point and flex your toes. And then with awareness and ease, invite your knees into your chest. Take a breath in there and then roll to your side. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a seat. Whatever seat you choose. And we'll seal in this practice together. Take a deep breath in and out. Hands together, those thumbs again pressed into heart center. Samastitihi, the silence is here. Notice it. Be still in it. With love and gratitude for each one of you and deep longing for the day when we can be in person together again, in community, hearing each other's breath. Go in peace, loves. Namaste.